Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading for the week ahead. So this is just to give you some insight for what the week may hold and just some guidance and clarity with how to navigate whatever may come up. There are 3 paths to choose from, 1, 2 and 3. Timestamps are in the description box below so you can skip ahead to your reading. And if you'd like to reach out for a one-to-one reading with me, all my details are down there too, and I would absolutely love to hear from you. I will see you in your reading. Hello Pile 1, if you picked this card, this is your forecast for the week ahead, and the card we have is the Cave. Retreat, time out, self-care and slow down. So this is your invitation to carve out space for this if you haven't already got it like booked into your calendar. It will be vital to your week and it will be vital to your well-being. We all need to have self-care time. We all need to allow ourselves this, and we don't necessarily do it in the modern waking world. But this is saying this is what is required, this is what is necessary, this is your calling for the week ahead. Let's dive into some tarot to delve a bit deeper. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And the 7 of Wands is a card that is all about perseverance. It's this it's a real challengey competition card. But it's about this needing to persevere element. But when we have it with this Ace of Cups next to it, especially with this Cave aspect, this being like a new beginning, one based in love and compassion and creating this new sense of emotional flow, because this is a heart space. So this is definitely an element of saying anywhere where you have been pushing, anywhere where there has been this challenge, competition, this fight, this push, with this and this is driven energy, fire is that active pushing sort of energy, and this is really asking you to take a step back from it and implement a new beginning with your self-care, with your heart space, with your emotional landscape. Like this crow coming in to drop this coin in, being like, this is where I am giving my money, this is where I'm giving my attention, this is where I am dropping my coin this week, is in my heart space, into my cup, because you need it to overflow so that you can then push outwards in the world again. If you continue the week with just this, that perseverance and that push and that drive in this, I feel it's this desire to rise up, this desire to succeed. And there's nothing wrong with this energy. It's just saying this week, what will actually help you with this long term is taking a step back and spending time with your heart. Not a week for pushing, a week for really heart-centered, heart-based care, retreating, slowing, holding self. Because we have the 9 of Cups here, and the 9 of Cups is a card about wishes being fulfilled and comfort and happiness and satisfaction. And she's like this beautiful nymphy troll that's coming out from under this bridge. So there feels like this birthing of you this week, but the birthing will come in the retreat space. It won't come in the active pushing space. Let's just get some more tarot before we move on to more oracle. That is literally my bugbear. It's like, I've put them in place, just let them stay. Okay, so we have stay. Right, we have the Knight of Wands even in the reverse, and also the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. So definitely this highlight, the Knight of Wands in the reverse is a it talks about haste and scattered energy that will just cause you frustration. If you keep pushing with the fire, you're only going to be met with delays and just annoyances and things that are just really going to bug you this week. So you won't even get where you want to go if you keep pushing. what will get you there, like I said, is this heart-centered self-care, tuning into your waters, ensuring they are running smoothly, filling up your cup. This is where your focus should be this week. And there's this level of like bringing stuff into balance, because we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, and this is what it's talking about. Because this is like not in flow. Things are not in flow when the Six of Pentacles is in the reverse, and we want it to be. We want an equal share of give and take. And with this element, so those pentacles need to be balanced. 6 pentacles, 3 need to be like yours, and then 3 need to be given. That would be the equal share. And like this crow coming in and landing this coin in the cup, this pentacle, is like this focus needs to be on this: stop giving, stop overexerting, stop pushing, stop putting all your energy outward. And this is this time for this inward turn with your energy. Let's get another card for you. Okay, instantly these popped out. We have love and compassion, and then the ancestors with generations. So this love and compassion needs to come for self, but it's in this meeting to bring balance, especially with the ancestors coming in. There's this element of like ensuring, especially potentially within your family or your chosen family, that there is equal give and share, so that things are balanced, that you're not the only one doing all of the things, that there is time for you to retreat, there is time for your self-care, not just that you're always worried about other people and like their level of okayness and well-being. This is a week for your well-being. And it may not come naturally to you through your family line, down that ancestral line. This may not be something that actually feels very comfortable for you. It may be that you've been very much taught that you must always give, give, give. You must do, 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 because otherwise you won't be loved, or you won't be successful, or anything like that, won't be acknowledged, whatever it may be. But if you actually see there's such a focus on these hearts here with this hand, paying attention to your heart space, this self-care, and then these hands that are going in line here. And you will actually help not just yourself in doing this. This level of like honoring yourself and your needs will actually reverberate back through your family line and onwards as well. So it helps all that came before you, and all that will come or have already come after you, if you like have children, grandchildren, or anything like that. So really just honoring this flow this week, your flow, your waters, and knowing that even if it feels selfish, which for one is absolutely not, but even if it feels like that to you, in actually honoring yourself, you're actually helping like everybody. You're helping so many more people. Let's get some more cards for you. We have a clean up in the reverse. So this element of this inward turn with it. Inwardly clean up, inwardly focus on yourself, and kind of let everything else, like if that means that the dishes don't get done this week, or that task or that chore doesn't get done, that's really not important this week. That's what Spirit is saying. The cleanup is an internal job, not an external job. So kind of let other things fall to the wayside. And I don't mean that you have to let everything fall and don't do anything and then just like, I don't know, get a house stacked full of dirty dishes, because that may not be conducive for your well-being. But like, just, it's like prioritizing. Essentially, you have to prioritize your heart space and your self-care and your downtime and your rest, so that you can actually like keep your fire burning going forwards. This week is just like hanging up your torch, your fire torch, instead of pushing forwards with it, knowing that you can pick it up in the future. But for now, it's just this momentary rest, so that you can actually ensure that you can push forward in a really like fruitful way in the future. This is all, once again, like I said, for this Nine of Cups, which is this like wish fulfillment, comfort, satisfaction. So this really will serve you. You just need to absolutely trust in it. Let's get a final card for you. We have retreat. So you know, extra clarification there from Spirit. Retreat, rest, slow down, enter into your cave. Angels' orders here. And we also have soulmate. And this is just like this level of like divine love and acceptance and union coming through. So if there's, it could be a potential that this push and drive has been in regards to a partner, towards a partner, there could be something like that. But it's just this element of like balance, divine union. That's the energy really coming through with this soulmate. Like just a merging in ways where things aren't balanced, things aren't currently merging, but there's just a pleasantness, a joy, a calmness coming through. But it's through serving yourself. And it could even be for some of you that in serving yourself you will be guided towards a soulmate, or you will deepen a connection with a soulmate that's already in your life. And our soulmates come in many forms. There are children, there are parents, there are friends, they are our partners, it's everything. I will leave it there for you, pile one. Please let me know which bit that you're excited about for the week. Let me know what self-care practices, what your cave is going to look like this week. How are you going to honor yourself? How are you going to honor this message? Like, share, subscribe, do all those things. It really helps and I truly appreciate it. And if you would like to reach out for a one-to-one reading, my details are in the description box below. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you in my next reading. Hello, pile 2. If you picked this card, this is your reading for the week ahead. And the card we have for you is good luck, auspicious wishes granted, and blessings. So a beautiful week coming forwards for you and opening into a whole new world, a whole new way of being, one that is bright and light. And as it says, full of luck. It's auspicious, it's full of blessings. So you're stepping through into this beautiful energy this week. Let's get some tarot for some further messages for you. Okay, so it feels like you've been blocked out of your magic for quite a while. And this is where this is like this shift is happening. This shift is changing into this auspiciousness, into this place of blessing, this whole new portal. But it feels as if like this figure on this side of the portal, you, is the magician in the reverse, which is one where abundance does not flow. Your magic is not manifesting. Your magic is potentially not even working. It just means that like things are just not in flow. And like this level of everything that's actually on the other side of this gateway for you this week that's coming in, it has not been like that for a while. It has been very blocked. And it's been blocked because there's been levels of control that you've been trying to like really tightly hold on to give yourself the security and the stability that you so desire, but it's actually been blocking you out. It's been blocking you from actually what you want, what you desire, what's on the other side of this portal that's coming in for you. And it's because we got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse here. So it's just like there's this movement away from like poverty thinking, spiritual poverty, or like financial, or just wealth in general, like just humanness. And there's this step away. You've been stuck in this poverty mindset and this scarcity mindset for so long that it's actually been part of the parcel, part of your journey, part of lessons that you've needed to learn to actually get you through this doorway. And what Spirit's saying is this doorway is coming for you this week. So that's beautiful. Let's kind of get an indication kind of what's more on the other side of that doorway, just to give you a bit of insight. We have the Eight of Swords, a breaking free. A breaking free. And that is a breaking free from self-imposed negative thoughts, imprisonment. It's breaking you free. On the other side of this, there is a freedom from all of this on this side, a rising up, a release. And it's come with the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a card that is all about celebration and friendship and creativity, community, collaborations is coming together. So you've got on the other side of this such beauty, very connected into your heart space. Cups is your heart space, it's your emotions. So there's a freedom of the mind that's actually connecting you to a whole new like way of being that you haven't potentially felt for a while. Not to say that you maybe not had community or friendship, but that you can actually just like truly feel the depths of it. You can truly feel the joy of it that you've not been able to really sink into for a while. And we have also the Judgment in reverse that came out. And the Judgment in the reverse is a card that talks about this like self-doubt and the inner critic. And it feels like this is what you're getting freedom from this week. This is what is being released. All of that doubt, all of the inner critic, everything that you've been holding that's weighed so heavily on you that you didn't think you could break free from is shifting this week. And you're going into a space of like absolute celebration and union. And this is also like creative flow. Like I said, it's collaborations. This could be work projects. This could just be joyous meeting up with friends and having a glass of wine, like whatever it may be. But a freedom from your inner critic, a freedom from poverty thinking, a freedom from all of the pain and strife that has been occurring in your mental landscape. So a beautiful like omen for the week ahead. Let's get some more cards for you. We have the Love and Compassion, and Lake and Stillness. So this being your heart space and water coming through again with the lake. So you're moving into a place where you not just only have more love and compassion for others, but love and compassion for self. And this will actually help you to truly touch your like the hearts of others, but really actually tap into being able to like really delve into your own heart space and be able to trust it and like really live in a place that is full of like this like love and joy and just brightness and that quiet that comes with it, the stillness, just actually sinking into like it's like this pain, strife, worry that's been like heavy, and it just feels really like it's like through this doorway there's just a sense of whew, you can breathe, things go quiet, there is quiet in your mind space. There's just this absolute freedom, which is a beautiful thing to have. So yay for you for this doorway and what is like that peace that is coming on the other side for you. We also have Imagine that came in the reverse, and Milk and Honey. So it feels as if, especially with this color that's really, really mimicking the color of this like good luck and the auspiciousness, it's like you've been so stuck for so long. It's like you can't even imagine what's on the other side of that door. It's like it doesn't even seem like it could be true. And it may feel as if it doesn't seem like it is really truthful when it comes in, and you're going to naturally, instinctively almost want to go back into this because it's what you understand. And what Spirit is saying is like, no, like it's not just that you won't have to imagine because it will be truth, but don't question it, don't doubt it, trust in it, trust that it's here to stay, trust that it's sticking around because it's with the milk and honey. Milk and honey, we've got this joyous like rainbow, we've got this like elephant happy as anything within this pot of milk and honey, and it's like that's what you're being gifted, this magic. Milk and honey is generally gifts as well that we like give to the fae, so there's just this really magical quality coming through with this blessing for you this week. So really, like when this door opens, when it comes in, don't be so quick to go into old ways of thinking where it couldn't possibly be true or it may not stick around, because it's like this magic is here, it's yours, it's earned. Like trust in it, believe in it. We also have to end with Celebration. So a beautiful card to come through, and spiritual growth. So why things have been tough for so long is because you've been either in a dark night of the soul, within the shadow work, or just generally on your soul's path, your spiritual growth, that journey, and that can be hard and uncomfortable and tough. But there's this rising up within this doorway, a whole new level of you being activated because you have worked through the shit and come to the light. Like I said, this freedom, and this is why the celebration is here, 3 of Cups celebration. So this double aspect. celebrating with those around you, celebrating with all of this stuff, but there's this absolute celebration for self, for your spiritual growth, for who you are and who you have become. So yay, pile 2, this is beautiful. Please let me know which bit resonates, which bit lands, but also please let me know in the week, like how this transpired for you. What did this gateway look like? What did this opening look like? What did this stillness look like? I would absolutely love to hear. And if you would like to reach out for a one-to-one reading, my details are in the description box below, and I will see you in my next reading. Pile 3, if you picked this card, this is your card for the week ahead, and we have for you hidden treasure, you're on the right track, gift revealed. So something's coming through, you're going to have something land for you this week, whether it is a gift in a physical sense of someone, you know, comes and goes, this is for you, have this beautiful thing, or it could be something in regards to a gift landing, so some sort of like awakening within yourself. Some clarities, a new gift activated, a new idea coming through, something like that. And it's very, very linked into your soul's path, your uprising, this level of like spiritual freedom. Clarity is definitely a word I really want to give you that's coming through a lot. Clarity, clarity, clarity. So this aspect of you're on the right track. So this week, the biggest thing that's going to land for you is really realizing that, you know, the path you're walking and weaving is the right one. You're in the right place, and this may be coming through as a message because maybe you haven't felt like that in a while, and this is like, this week is going to land where it's like, no, you are, something will be shown to you, and this could be within a dream, it could be within a conversation, it could just, you know, land on a random Wednesday afternoon. Many ways of which this could land for you. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Ooh. Okay, so the Nine of Swords here. And the Nine of Swords is a card that is all about worries, fears, anxiety. It's like a really heavy like card, these swords weighing heavily on a person. But this person's quite chilled. The 9 swords are around them, but this person is just kind of sitting in a hammock, just chilling. And there's just like this beautiful element to this aspect of this card coming in, because there's such a chilled vibe on this side with the King of Pentacles as well, just, you know, leaning up against this tree. And the King of Pentacles is one that is all about is security and abundance and like this power, but this really organic, like natural strength in power coming through. So there just feels like this freedom aspect coming in, where you kind of shift from the worries and the fears and this element into a much softer, just like chilled vibe this week, that whatever lands with you is just going to make you feel like you are the king of, you know, the castle, and that you just have all of this abundance and you're just chilling, eating an apple, just content, just like this lovely vibe. And on this side, this is where we're shifting away from, is what it feels like, because the Six of Cups in the reverse is a card that talks about being like stuck in the past. It's a card about being unrealistic, and we've got it with the Temperance in the reverse. And the Temperance in the reverse is a card that is all about imbalance. It is all about like needing realignment, and this is what it feels like. This is how we're getting you back on track. We are shifting away from this like stuckness, this imbalance, this where things just haven't been going right, and into like this element of the King of Pentacles in the upright. Let's get one more card for you. And the Hierophant, deep wisdom, deep knowing. There's like, you've got proper crone energy coming through in this card, teacher, this guidance, and this is the stuff that's going to land. So the gifts revealed to you will either be within your own crone energy coming through, or potentially even crone energy, whether that is an elder or a teacher of some description, giving this message to you. But there's definitely a big learning this week, stuff coming in that's really going to guide you, teach you, ensure that you know that you're on the right track. Let's get some more cards for you. Desert Vision Quest and Rebirth. Yeah, a whole new like uprising of you, especially with the rebirth. And vision quests in and of themselves cause rebirths. So if you don't know what a vision quest is, it is where somebody goes off into nature, into the wild, held by spirit, held by their tribe, held by their community, and they go off to be in nature in silence, with no food, with no water, with nothing but generally some sacred tobacco, and they just go and be, and they pray, and they stay with their mind, and they stay in the silence, and they see what comes through. And it's deeply uncomfortable. I've done it twice, but it always leads to a rebirth. So there's something here in this shift that is very, very big for you. Deep wisdom comes to you in vision quests. And so with this like hidden treasure aspect of this and the crone energy coming in here, deep wisdom is going to land with you this week in some way that is going to cause like this rebirth, this element of a whole new you, and cause like a spring in your step with spring equinox, a rebirthing and a coming to life in a way that you just didn't expect, especially when things have been, when you've been so stuck in the past and things have been so imbalanced. You may be like, oh, I just couldn't even believe it. But the Nine of Swords, this anxiety, this fear, this intensity of all of this is really going to shift. It's on the floor, and that is where it's going to stay. I don't know if that is the one that popped. Let's get another. We have Yang, and look at this beautiful like fire energy coming through. It's like this rebirth is really going to cause this like rise up of this really passionate, active, inspiration, willpower energy from you that you can then gift out into the world. So the stuff that lands with you is really part of like how you're going to push forwards, like on your general life's journey. And we've also got this card, this flexible. So there's this element of what lands with you is going to bend you in ways that you didn't think possible. And you're going to see how you can manipulate yourself in ways that you never thought possible. Things you thought that were going to break you haven't. You've learned your strength and how bendy and flexible that you are. And that will be part of the message really coming through. You will see your strength in it. We'll get a final message from the angels. We have support. So this beautiful card coming through, the support from like your elders, from angels, from the divine, like looking down as they are, like looking down onto the world. And so this really is this like ancestral crony energy coming through. So this really feels like what is landing this week is really, really, really deep wisdom. Deep wisdom. And that's beautiful. I'll leave it there for you, pile 3, but I would absolutely love to know when this lands, what deep wisdom landed for you, what came through, what has made you, what is this hidden treasure for you? Please like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. It really helps. And if you would like to reach out for a one-to-one reading, my details are in the description box below. And I'll see you in my next reading.